today I'm planning in my classic dashboard catch-all for the final week of January, the 26th through the 1st, and I just wasn't feeling a winter layout. We are currently getting a bunch of snow. It's super cold. It's going to be so cold this week, and it's sleety, snowy out there. We're going to have freezing rain, and I just did not want to look at winter in my planner. So I thought that I would pull out these jellyfish stickers and use some of these planning ones. And what I don't use in here, I'm going to use over in my social media planner and then use these stickers up. So I'll make sure to link Jellyfish Stickers down below. I purchased these, I think, last year on Etsy. And they're just paper stickers, but they're really cute. And then I pulled out my numbers and days from Paper Studios. I pulled out the wrong sticker book, Shapes and Boxes, which is running really low. I also have my time to date from Wrong, but I think I'm going to use this one instead. And then I have my Wrong Rainbow Collection. So let's start off by whiting out these headers here. And I also pulled out some black and white washi. I pulled out this kind of dot, the script in this black and white grid, and then I also pulled out the pink grid. I'm not sure what colors I'm going to use yet. I want to find a large box to start off with to fit here. And I was kind of thinking about going with black, but yeah, all my black ones are gone. So that's not going to work. And all I have is this really dark pink and this one. And I don't think I have anything in my other one. Let's double check. No. And as far as the pink, it's that same pink box. So let's see. What other color? We could use the gold. That kind of goes with some of these. So I guess we'll go with the gold. Did purchase a file from Etsy to be able to print my own boxes out. So I will definitely work on that. But we will incorporate some of this gold in, and we can use this to cover up here. So we're going to cover up most of that, but not all of it. You're going to see some of it off to the side. So we're going to start with that. And then let's do a black header box here. All right, I don't really want to just do gold and black though. I'm not sure if I like the gold and black. Kind of screams like New Year's to me. All right, I'm not sure if this sticker is going to stay down either. All right, well, we've gotten the big main area covered up. And then I like to do some like goals, and I've been doing them up here, but let's do all right, let's see. This sticker is not laying down. So let's change and go ahead and maybe add a pink there instead. see, I'm going to do the light pink. I think I'll like the pink and gold better than the gold and black. There we go. All right, so let's grab a pink. A black. And a gold. And I know I want to use, I think I'm going to use this desk here. So maybe we'll actually put this desk here instead of putting it down here. I got too many stickers on my hands. I don't know, I'm kind of liking it here. So we're going to keep using this for our goals for the week. I've been choosing like 3 different goals. And I'm going to do maybe different... I was going to do a different placement. This week of the goal stickers. Because I've been kind of putting them on here like haphazardly. But then I don't really like this being here, but I could just go ahead and layer there, and then kind of want to move this one over now. You're going to see a little bit of that white out, but I'm going to cover that up with some washi tape. There we go. We're going to pick the stickers up again. I'm not loving how that's looking. Let's do the larger pink one up here. We'll layer on the black one. And then, oh, I don't want the gold on the gold. I'm going to have to add adhesive to these stickers by the end of this. All right, so we'll do that, and then we'll do... All right, let's do the gold here, and then we'll layer the black with the gold. How about that? And then I can write this week's goal. Okay, that was incredibly way too hard. Oh my goodness. We could also add a decor piece here, like the stack of books or the planner, and then write this week's goals here. All right, let's see. Let's bring in this sticker here. And I'm going to put this one. All right, I want to cover this up for sure. So let's do this. I love to plan. And then we'll kind of bring that up and over here, covering up my white out. And then I think I'm going to add in this pink at the bottom here, all the way across, to bring in more of that shade of pink that is part of these stickers. I think this pink goes pretty well. All right, now let's lay down our girl who is planning here. I was going to kind of lay the chair on the rug. Like, act like the washi tape's a rug. Let's do that. Okay, cute. We have that. And then let's add in the shelf next to it. And then we have a little planning scene down here. Cute. Let's bring in a box up here. Let's maybe do a black header here. And let's bring some of that washi across. Okay. All right, let's move on to the other side, and we can come back over here if we need to, but I think this looks pretty good. Oh, I do want to add something up there. I'm thinking maybe we'll use the books on the other side. Let's see. Will this fit here? Yeah, I'm okay if it's overlapping the box a little bit. So let's add this planner up here. And we can also decorate this area. So I might be able to use a good bit of these stickers. All right, let's grab the washi and let me see. What do I have this week first before we play down washi? All right, so I know we're pretty much going to be snowed and iced in for probably Monday and Tuesday. I have a doctor's appointment Wednesday if I can make it out. My son is supposed to have surgery to have his tonsils removed on Thursday. And then it'll be pretty much a chill hanging around at the house while he is recovering. And then Saturday the 31st, we're having an event that we're going to go to, a garden expo. So let's think boxes first. So I'm going to go ahead and put my boxes here for the 2 appointments, even though there is a strong possibility that these things could be canceled. Especially my appointment with the weather, and then I have to drive over the mountain to get to my appointment. All right, I don't have another pink like that, I don't think. Let's see. We're going to have to use a darker pink, unfortunately. This is much darker. It's not much darker, but I don't love that. All right, let's add this here for Andy's surgery, and we'll add this here for, you know what? I'm not going to bring in that different colored pink. I'm sure I have, yes, I have one more smaller, and I'm just going to bring that in. And then we'll layer this with something. I really don't want to bring in another color. I want to kind of stick with these colors. All right, let's do... Let's actually do the black sticker here for my appointment. And then we'll just layer this here. Oh, and I need to date as well. Let's grab this. I wanted to maybe use some sticker dates this week. Let's stick with black. And then we have Or should we do, let's just do the black and white. Let's do the black and white. Let's see. Yeah, let's do the black and white. So, I'm going to date these really quickly. Okay, and that's using the numbers and days from Paper Studios Agenda 52. I do not think this has, does this have like January in it? Does this have the months? We have them in gold. So you do have these, but they're in gold. Which I guess I could use gold because we have gold. And even though this is one, I just realized I dated this wrong. All right, let's put our January first. Because this is January into February. So technically, Sunday is the 1st, guys. Totally dated this wrong. Let me fix this really quick. All right, I've got my days fixed. Oh my goodness, I'm so glad I did not use marker this week because that I wouldn't have been able to change it so easily. So I have the dates right now. All right, moving on from the dates. I'm going to put a box here on Sunday. So I guess I'll do another gold box. I'll do one of these, another larger square gold box. For church, we should have church. There should be no issues with church this week. And then we do have the event here. And I don't have any more of those soft pinks, so we're going to have to do a black box. And we'll put that here on Sunday. And then I can decorate as well. All right, so I did want to actually want to add one of these girls here. Thinking I can add her, since there won't be a lot going on Monday. I can add her here. I do want to decorate here, but I really don't know if I want to use the other desk. But let's go ahead and see. We could grab the cart. Let's add some of the pink washi down here. Let's add the little rolly cart here. And I'm not going to put the same girl. Let's do, I want to leave this spot for writing, so let's do the little bag. Let's do the little bag here, kind of layered with the box. Let's add some more of the washi here. If I add this one, I'm basically adding the same thing I add here and here. So I'm going to leave this sticker off. I'm also going to leave this sticker off. So let's see. What else do we want to add? Let's do something fun with the paper clip. Maybe we'll add the paper clip like it's clipping that. And let's do this paper clip on here as well. Let's do this paper clip over here. And then I'm going to leave this one undecorated. I'm going to save the rest of these for my social media planner. We do have one more paper clip, but I'll save that one for my social media planner. So I think that's enough of stickers to decorate that. And then I'm going to grab my light pink Ahoo dot marker. We're just going to go in and add a couple of dots for different things for the week. All right, I think this one is done. Now I'm going to go ahead and decorate my social media planner with the leftover stickers. Thanks so much, guys, for stopping by. Hope you all have a wonderful day. Bye.